This is RadioWilder.com with Harry. Season 2018, now in over 100 cities and 18 different countries, bringing you Wilder news flashes. The Hot Wilder t-shirt. Click on store on Wilder.com to see how you can get one and how it helps the Be Kind to People project. Plus, you'll find cool rock and roll videos and interviews every week. In today's episode, amazing stories ripped from the headlines and new music being heard for the very first time from an English artist now in Japan. You won't hear it anywhere else but right here. Now, here's Harry.
Evening, Wilder ones. It's Radio Wilder. Happy to be here. We've actually changed the name. Those of you that go on the sites, we've been Showtime, and we've changed it to WilderTime. And this will be WilderTime number 24. It's a big night. We're going to break David Sweetlow's song, Then Came You, on the air. Hopefully we'll have a couple of sound bites by Davey. Very proud. As I mentioned to Terry, I don't know that the Animals or Maroon 5 or Spoon or somebody's going to call and want to break it here in America, because they'll break it on about 100 stations. But we're pleased that they've thought of Radio Wilder. Now, Dave, you've heard the story of Dave, I think, where it first came in. I thought it was a joke, and I said something, it's probably some guy touring in Japan, reaching out to the Wilder folks. Turns out he wasn't touring Japan. He actually is a British artist who moved to Japan. He married a Japanese woman, and he's touring and doing his thing over there. He's quite accomplished, has a couple of top 40 UK hits and some others. So we're very happy to break the song tonight on March 23rd. So you'll be the big story tonight, Dave.
Hi, my name's David Sweetlow. I'm a singer-songwriter and producer based in Sapporo, Japan. And this is my new single called Then Came You. This song is about how a new person in your life can really change everything. I hope you enjoy it.
I was just a poor man, falling. I was like a lone wolf, calling. Just another sad face in a million. I thought it'd be a long time not living. The moment I set my eyes on you, I knew it'd be you. Then came you. You lit a fire inside where I thought I'd die. Yeah, you came through.
You're listening to the all-new improved RadioWilder.com with Harry for 2018. RadioWilder.com.
I thought tonight, to start things off, I started to put this studio together this evening, and a couple of things resonated with me. First of all, when we used to play, especially when we were, playing rock, we used to put time, labor, and effort into whatever you'd wear. Well, my time and effort usually was a tee, jeans, loose, and you'd wear sneaks because when you play the drums, you like to have that, or at least I did like to have that movement. And when we played clubs with Sonny, you dressed up a little more, but I got more casual as time went by, and you would kind of think, what do I want to wear tonight? How am I feeling? And I remember one time when bell bottoms came out, I wanted to wear them, but they didn't have any for guys. So I went down to Star Western Wear in El Paso, and they had a beautiful set of orange. And, of course, they're girls, and they're cut on the side. I didn't care. I got them. They were flashy and shiny. I wore a black tee and a fur vest with the arms cut out. And, it had not much heft to it, but it circled around your arms so your arms were free. So I thought that was styling pretty nicely then. And I didn't care what anybody said. I was the only guy wearing bell bottoms, so I was pretty pleased with myself. I didn't realize later in my life I'd be selling thousands of bell bottoms in our Levi's store, but I enjoyed it. So tonight, as I came in here, I thought I had kind of a long sleeve, I don't know what it is, but kind of faded glory, very thin sweat shirt on, and I thought I want to wear a tee. So last week we went to the Pompeii exhibition, which if it comes to your city, you've got to see it. You've really got to see it. You're not going to save $60,000 and not go to Italy, but it'll make you want to go and venture onto those hallowed grounds even a little bit more. So I bought a Pompeii shirt, and I looked at that tonight. I said, let's blow the top off this place tonight for David, for Mr. Sweetlow. Let's give him something. Let's go out with a bang. We got some new ones. We got the grandfather of rock and roll, Big Joe Turner. I thought, let's blow it with that. And then I started wandering around my fabulous studio here at Camelback Mountain, and I said, I'm going to see how long it takes to put this beauty together. So it took me about 38 minutes. And Marlene peeked her head around the corner and said, are you still putting those mats up? Yes. I put the mats up. I'm looking at the yoga mat in my closet where I keep all my crap. And then I have blankets. I have a blanket on a couple of lights. And then I have a blanket over here on my printer. Everything's disconnected. My two phones are put up front, the house phones, and then my cell phone is powered down. I take every wire out. I turn off my iPad. And so I'm looking around in the jungle, and it's about a 38-minute special. Of course, I'm prepared for the show and look at the show, and I kind of tune myself a little bit. There are going to be a couple of areas tonight. I'm not sure about one of our requests, how to pronounce her name, but I'm going to give it 2 efforts. And if it's good, I want her to send me a little note and say, you nailed it. And if it's bad, give me the right way to do it. But I'm pleased, and we are going to play a request. And, of course, moving forward, we're going to play 2 requests for a while because we're behind and we just have to do it. And I appreciate the fact that you are sending me stuff. And so we're going to get it up, as many as we can. It's feast or famine. When our system was broken, we didn't have any. Now we're getting them in regular, happy to have them. And it's not only that they come in, it's that they give me some musical education or some different opportunities to look at tunes. Some I look at, and if it's a request, I'm going to play it, but then it leads me sometimes looking to other stuff. You know how it is on your Netflix or something. It says you may like this, or on your Nook or wherever it is. You bought that, so you might want this one. And I've gotten myself some nice upsets, and hopefully they work for the Wilder program. At the same time, sometimes I've picked up songs, and they've been, you ought to try this guy or that, and I'll pick it up or I'll look, and there's one in particular that'll be on WilderTime number 25, and I've marinated and listened to it a few times, so I just don't want to put it on because it's popular, because it is popular. But I begin to like it, begin to pay a little bit more attention, so we're going to slide her in on 25, but we got some good stuff tonight. And again, here's another little, you're going to get all my personal facts tonight, not all of them, but some. About 10 months ago, I had a virus in the month of May, and it was a 10-day thing, knocked me off pretty good, but I made my recovery. I've been pretty lucky. This is not much of a body to look at, but it's been relatively unscathed through my years. And there's enough years there to be able to tell you about and play 65 to 70 years of rock. But it's okay. It works, and I'm happy. So I came out of the virus, and you know how you are when you get out of a cold or a virus after a while. Your stuff's a little off, maybe your hearing, maybe your smell. Well, all of a sudden, after about 6-7 weeks, not all of a sudden, over a period of time is a better description, I realized I wasn't smelling things the normal way nor tasting them. Well, this has turned into an odyssey. So about a month or two up in Taos, I called my doc and said, well, let's try some steroids. So I tried some steroids for a while. My muscles were still weak and small, and it kicked the hunger up. I mean, the taste up a teeny and the smell. What you don't realize, and I've learned all this through my illness phase, is that about 25% of your taste is down at the bottom by your mouth, but 75% of it's up in the smell area and the rest. So you can pick or choose. You can say, which would you rather have? Would you rather have awesome smell but not and lose that 25% taste? Or would you have to have the full taste and decent smell? Probably, if I had to pick, I'd rather have 100%. I think it'd be the taste, except as I went along, I realized there's some drawbacks not being able to smell stuff. There are some wins, too. Let me point that out. But finally, after about a month of steroids, they weren't doing anything. I said, I'll quit those. So I called Connie, and she said, well, I'm going to hook you up with the Mayo. So in October, I came back, and I went to the Mayo to an ENT guy, and as soon as I started telling my symptoms, he started shaking and said, yeah, and writing. And I said, you've had this before? He said, oh, way more often than you'd realize. And there's a name for it, and I'm not going to even try to pronounce that. I'll try the request, and I'll be better off doing that. And so he said, well, here's what we're going to do. He said, I'm going to give you a smell test. So he gave me 4 tablets, 10 different smells in each tablet, stuff from pineapple to fruit smells, to disinfectant smells, to oil smells, gas smell, bacon, you name it, anything was in there. So there are 40 different smells. So you fill out each pamphlet, you just kind of make a little tub, you scratch it off. It's like scratch and sniff, best you can. So at the end, he got done, and I said, well, you're going to score these, aren't you? He said, yeah. So he sat in front of the computer, and then he looked at me and said, you didn't do very well. He said, you failed. You got a 40. I said, well, I'm used to making that kind of grade in school, but a little bit extra than that. He said, no. He said, I'm going to put you on some steroids, and we're going to start that back. And he said, so here's how it's going to go down. He said, about a third of the time, you'll never get any of it back. You'll stay exactly where you are. About a third of the time, you'll pick up a certain percentage. You'll be kind of in the middle third. Both will improve, or one will be better than the other, but they will improve. And then the other third, it'll come back. He said, but there's no guarantee on the time of any of it. No idea, no nothing. So I said, all right, whatever, I'll take the steroids. And I was about to walk out taking my whip. And he said, well, there's one other thing. He said, with your failing score, he said, you live with somebody, don't you? And I said, yes. He said, well, I'm glad you do. He said, but you couldn't even smell a gas leak. Then all of a sudden it hit me and went, that's not so great. Now, the good news was 8 libs fell off of me, because when you sit in front of something that you like, regardless of what it is, and you really can't taste it to its full glory, or it just doesn't, it doesn't have that pungent, that it doesn't resonate with you, you're just not going to go for that second or third round. I don't care what it is. You're just not going to do it. Liquor's kind of okay. It's not as bad. But today, as I sit here, I'm back on steroids. Again, the arms are like pipe stems. But it has made a definite difference, and I've kept it up. And then I went back and took another test, and he wouldn't tell me. He just said, you've objectively improved. That's great. Don't you love when the doc tells you that? He's happy to give me the 40, but not to give me the 68. But my guess is the taste is a little bit ahead of the smell, but they're definitely improving, because I told Connie, I won't keep taking these things. They don't, my muscles haven't grown, but no pimples in my face either, luckily. But I'm happy to have that big improvement. So I put a scale together. I'm going to give you a scale tonight. Tonight, I passed on it a week or two ago, but now I'm irritated at clients, so I'm going to hand out a client lecture tonight. And I've got a ratio that I've worked on that I think can support what I'm going to say. And this is for my daughter and any business people out there and anybody who actually cares about this stuff. Otherwise, I've got a rant. Remember, I have a big IOU to my daughter. I'm happy that all these other thousands of people, and by the way, Sri Lanka, welcome. We've now added our 18th country, and we are now in over 100 cities. A complete miracle and a complete joke. And there's nobody happier than There are no people happier than the three of us or anybody around us. Even my daughter is thrilled. But I put together a taste profile, kind of a taste scale, like a thermometer, if you will, a thermostat, whatever you want to say. And 12 would be perfect. And the top 2 things of everything and anything I eat, and it doesn't matter what it is, excluding like beer or something, I don't put that on there. It's just the eating scale. Top 2 things are the number one thing. I don't know if any of you have ever seen in the store pomegranate seeds. Well, that are already in a little bottle. That's the number one. That gets a 9. And then peanut butter pretzels are an 8.5. So there you go. That's it. I'm sure you're interested in all of that. And to make up for it, we're going to crank it up. We're going to start the show like Vesuvius. It's going to blow and blow good for Mr. David Sweetlow and having him have his opportunity to do his thing and on our show, which we're very honored. And what else have we got to talk about here? The crests are up. Oh yeah, big news today. We finalized everything with the BKPP, which is the Be Kind People Project. You'll be hearing all kinds of stuff about it. We have a platform. Basically what it is, it's for kids from 3rd grade to 8th grade, and it works with them to try to help them be more polite, more accountable, more responsible, stop any harassment, any bullying. And they're what the guy told me today, if you don't get them by the 8th grade, you're not going to turn people around. They'll have to do it on their own. So I really believe in the charity. They've been doing 6 years. They're in 75 countries. They've crushed us. They've touched over 2 million people. I'm excited about it, but we finally have the charity that we can feel proud about. And when it gets up, I would really appreciate if anybody wanted to sends them $5 or 10 or whatever, $1. I don't really care. We don't get any of it, don't want any of it, but I will want to drum up some support for it. So that was our big news as far as that goes. So we're going to crank it up with 3. We're going to start it off with RSO, brand new 2017, and they have a new 2018. RSO, if you're interested in knowing, is Richie Sambora and Orinthie. She is I may not be saying that right either, but she's a one-namer. She is like a female prince of Australia. She started playing guitar when she was 6, standard, picked up electric at 11, and she is a very fine guitarist. Plus, she sings very nicely. So she and Rich were introduced in Maui by none other than Phoenix's own, or his own now, Alice Cooper. So they decided to play together, and they played music together, and they played together. So they sound good. We're going to open it up. We think that'll give you a nice bang. And we're going to go back to the old days, to one of the real classics. People will know 96 Tears, ? And the Mysterians, popping in from the 60s. And then Flavor of the Week. It's just, saw it at a movie, had it. I'm not going to tell you much more other than we'll knock out the 3. And then we're going to do the biggest sticky of the day. We'll knock him off, and that's an honor other than the sticky for Mr. Dave Sweetlow, which is a live sticky. Mr. Joe Turner, Big Joe Turner, as he's known, will do that. So I've used all the time and even more, but I just felt like it. Sorry, folks. It was babble time tonight. Now I better start catching up and put some music together. So let's rock it on Radio Wilder, where the wild ones are now called Wild Time. WilderTime, number 24.
You lift me up when I know that you're there, yeah, yeah, yeah. 'Cause I'ma be right by your side. We already know that it's ride or die. I'm back for you and you're back for me. Together we're gonna do it. I'm down with you if you're down with me. There ain't nothing else to it. I rock with you and you rock with me. So get on up and get through it. 'Cause I want this for the rest of my life, my life. I need somebody who understands. I need somebody willing to take a chance. I need somebody who believes.
teardrops for one heart to carry on. You're way on top now since you left me. You're always laughing way down at me. But watch out now, I'm gonna get there. We'll be together for just a little while, and then I'm gonna put you way down here, and you'll start crying 96 tears. Cry, cry. And when the sun comes up, I'll be on top. You be right down there, looking up. And I might wave, come up here, but I don't see you waving now. I'm way down here, wondering how I'm gonna get to you. But I know now, I'll just cry, cry, I'll just cry. Too many teardrops for one heart to be crying. Too many teardrops for one heart to carry on. You're gonna cry 96 tears. You're gonna cry 96 tears. You're gonna cry, 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 cry now. You're gonna cry, 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 cry 96 tears. Come on, let me hear you cry now. 96 tears. Woo! I wanna hear you cry night and day, yeah, all night long. 96 tears. Cry, cry, cry. Come on, baby, let me hear you cry now. All night long. 96 tears, yeah. Come on now. 96 tears.
Her nails and she don't know he's got her best friend on the phone. She'll wash her hair, his dirty clothes are all he gives to her. And he's got posters on the wall of all the girls he wished she was, and he means everything to her. Her boyfriend, he don't know anything about her. He's too stoned, Nintendo. I wish that I could make her see. She's just the flavor of the week. It's Friday night and she's all alone. He's a million miles away. She's dressed to kill, but the TV's on. He's connected to the sound, and he's got pictures on the wall of all the girls he's loved before. And she knows all his favorite songs. Her boyfriend, he don't know anything about her. He's too stoned, Nintendo. I wish that I could make her see. She's just the flavor of the week. Yeah! He don't know anything about her. He's too stoned,
Richie Sounds Good. Always like 96 Tears. And the other little tune, the alternative punker. It's kind of nice. You've been in that situation. Well, hopefully you haven't been in that situation. All right, let's go up to Big Joe. Big Joe Turner. Joe's career basically spanned the 20s up into the early 80s. Now, he was born in, I think, about 2012. So when I say spanned the 20s, he was a young little kid playing, but his dad died when he was 4, so he was out. Like a lot of people in those days who wanted to play music, getting it where he could get it as far as coins on the corner and playing for anything that he could do. But he's his voice is big and gravelly, and he when he got into the Hall of Fame, the little tribute to him was something that was this brawny voiced, just voice of the blues. It's a powerful voice. It just almost snarls at you. And he was known for yelling out in the middle of the songs. Some of us were known for that too, but we didn't have, luckily, too many microphones in front of us. But he'd yell, and you could hear him, some of it. And Big Joe at 6'2", 300, a little smaller than Sonny, but I know what it's like to play with a big boy like that. He was hottest in the 50s, and he has several big teams. Shake, Rattle, and Roll, the best version is really attributed to him, even though we're going to do Roll Me, Baby. That was the best. Many people have done that song, but his was known as the best. But he also played with people like Count Basie. And he did great guitar player. His voice, you have no ifs and buts. Those people were really 3 or 4 people were kind of yelling at you at Flavor of the Week on the American Hi-Fi that I just played. Well, Big Joe, he yells at you and you're going to be listening to it. So it's a little long, but when you have a commander like that, you give him the stage. You push the other people off to the Wilder stage. They get the little small circular stage. Joe gets the big one. And listen to what he does. And you can occasionally hear him yell out. He lived all the way to 74 years old. He had a heart attack, but he was a big man. So it's not really a sad story. So we're going to do Joey, let you have all of his glory. And then instead of coming back after Joe rolls, I'm going to do a Mooney Suzuki. Mooney Suzuki, it's called Alive and Amplified. Live and Amplified. They're just a New York City garage band that I like, and I have 8 or 9 of their songs. And there are different kinds of garage bands. And in number WilderTime 25, we have the most typical of all, where the speakers are bursting and the diaphragms in them are going out and the acoustics are terrible. I played in garages before. I know what this sounded, but there's certain funkiness to it, a certain earthiness to it that you can appreciate, and that's where the word garage band, many people have played in their garages, so that's not some big deal. Some did a lot of their recording in the garages. Then we'll go to a classic by the California Boys, the Beach Boys. We're going to lay that in for you, kind of something in between, and then I'm going to say it now. Want You Back, 5 Seconds of Summer. Want You Back. They're the 5 Seconds of Summer is the group that did it. Want You Back by either Paola Maciel or Paula Maciel or Maciel. Paola Maciel. If I got it right, Paula, just send me a note. And if I didn't, send me the right way to say it. But I'm very happy that you requested a song, and you're going to get it, and we're going to play that. So we're going to give you a big Roll Me Baby, and then pop 3 more out, and then we're going to come to a quick little halt and talk about 2 more, and then we'll take you into the Deuces or Wilder collection. So stay tuned.
1, 2, 3, 4. You roll me, baby, like you roll a wagon wheel.
you to roll me, baby. Roll me like you would a wagon wheel. I want to tell you, you don't know how good that makes me feel. Want you to roll me, baby. Like your back ain't got no bone. Want you to roll me, baby. Roll me like your back ain't got no bone. Roll me, baby. Honey, till the cows come on. Oh, just squeeze me, baby. Want you to rock me all night long. Yeah, want you to squeeze me, baby. Want you to rock me all night long. Want you to hold me, baby. So I won't be all alone. Last night I lay sleeping, and I was thinking to myself, yeah, last night I lay sleeping, and I was thinking to myself, want you to love me, baby, like you never loved no one else. All right, play your guitar. Hold me, baby. Hold me all night long. Hold me, baby. Hold me all night long. Squeeze me, baby, like your back ain't got no bone. All right.
those styles they wear. And the southern girls with the way they talk, they knock me out when I'm down there. The Midwest farmers' daughters really make you feel alright. And the northern girls with the way they kiss, they keep their boyfriends warm at night. I wish they all could be California. I wish they all could be California. I wish they all could be California girls. The West Coast has the sunshine and the girls all get so tan. I dig a French bikini on Hawaiian Island dolls by a palm tree in the sand. I've been all around this great big world and I've seen all kind of girls. Yeah, but I couldn't wait to get back in the States, back to the cutest girls in the world. I wish they all could be California. I wish they all could be California. I wish they all could be California
Can't help but wondering if this is the last time that I'll see your face. Is it tears or just the fucking rain? Wish I could say something that doesn't sound insane, but lately I don't trust my brain. You tell me I won't ever change, so I just say nothing. No matter where I go, I'm always gonna want you back. No matter how long you're gone, I'm always gonna want you back. I know, you know, I will never get over you. No matter where I go, I'm always gonna want you back, want you back. I remember the freckles on your back and the way that I used to make you laugh. Cause you know every morning I wake up, yeah, I still reach for you. I remember the roses on your shirt when you told me this would never work. You know, even when I say I moved on, yeah, I still dream for you. And no matter where I go, I'm always gonna want you back. No matter how long you're gone, I'm always gonna want you back. I know, you know, I will never get over you. No matter where I go, I'm always gonna want you back, want you back. You're gone. All I think about is where I went wrong. You know, even when I say I moved on, you know, even though I know that you're gone, all I think about is where I went wrong. Yeah, I still dream for you. No matter where I go, I'm always gonna want you back. No matter where I go, I'm always gonna want you. I'm always gonna want you back. No matter how long you're gone, I'm always gonna want you back. You know, I'll never get over you. No matter where I go, I'm always gonna want you back, want you back. I'm always gonna want you back, want you back.
I'm going to say, Paula, hope you enjoyed it. You have the honor tonight of having the latest song on the list. Our friend, Big Joe Turner, has the oldest. One is 1956 and the other is 2018. I hope I got you right. I'm glad you reached out to us. I'm guessing by a few things that I saw, you're coming in right about the 20-year-old, which we'd love to have you on the program. Love to have you listening. Keep sending your stuff. Help us come along and make sure we're filling in all the areas that we want as the demographic grows. We want to make it a good program for everybody so everybody gets something. When I'm sitting at home with Marlene at night, for years she'll critique. You've heard me say it, and of course you'll continue to hear me say it. There might be 15 good songs around. Yeah, I'll get one of those faces like if it was at the poker table. I'll push all my chips to the center, and and the thumbs down. And of course, I come back with the same old thing. So it'd be great, and I appreciate all the critiques. But probably the best thing for you to do is come up with your own playlist and actually put the time and effort and love into it, and it'd be a little better. Otherwise, you just have to keep listening to everything that I have, because it's mine of 70 years and these thousands and thousands. That's what I used to say. Now I get to give her another cuff and say, more and more fans listening to the Wilder program. Apparently somebody likes what's going on over here, honey. So that's an extra thank you all for allowing me to be able to crush her and do that. That's a real nice victory. All right, enough of that. Next is we're going to go to Neil Diamond. Neil Diamond, my favorite song of Neil's. This was about a 1970-71. Neil's, I've got some of his tunes. He resonates with people, and he's not the music I played or used to like to play, but there's, you keep a couple around, and Neil's had a fabulous career. Have a lot of mucho respect for him, and you can like lots of people. Doesn't mean you're listening to all their tunes. We all have our favorites, but this is a good tune, Solitary Man. We're going to play it for it. And then we have from 2005, kind of a Grammy nominee duo, 2005, Norah Jones, hooked up with Ray Charles, doing Here We Go Again. I liked it. I heard it. That sounds good. And I can hear in the background when he asks for the organ call, come on, Billy, or come on, Preston. It's got to be Billy Preston that's playing. I don't know that for sure, but I believe that's who it is. So we'll knock those off, or we'll play those two, knock them off. I really don't like myself saying it. We'll enjoy those two. That's why they're on the program. Then we'll go into the Deuces or Wilder collection, which of course I always enjoy. Then we're going to have a little fun. We got another request from a girl that we know that we met down in Tucson, Lauren Nunez, and she is probably, I don't need to tell everybody their ages, but it's kind of fun for me because when somebody she is definitely 26, 27, 28, really cute girl, great smile. She sent in her request, and it's for a 1977 tune from the Mighty Styx Group. Of course, we'll play it for her proudly. And so if we can get some of the people that are my age, younger than my age, listening to some of this new stuff, get them tuned in. My friend Bill said, I just love the show for that. He said, where do you get all these tunes? Where do you know where they are? I said, I've just been doing them for years, Bill, and then now the folks are sending me some of the goodies. So we just get up to date, but he loves all the new stuff. And Lauren, you're not the first. You're by far not the first one of somebody that surprises me by reaching out for the 60s and the 70s. We've got plenty of that out for you. So we'll come hit that. We'll get back to it. And then there's a song that you won't be able to see it, which is going to be a sad, sad thing for you. But there's a song I'm going to get up and have to break it loose, have to dance to. So you'll look forward to that, I'm sure. Let's get back to music. I'm a real talker tonight, and I don't know why. Feeling good. Let's kneel. Instead of me talking, let's get somebody who's just going to give you some Solitary Man.
Belinda was mine till the time that I found her holding Jim and loving him. Then Sue came along, loved me strong, that's what I thought. Yeah, me and Sue, that died too. Don't know that I will, but until I can find me a girl who'll stay and won't play games behind me, I'll be what I am, a solitary man. harder to heal being where love's a small world, part-time thing, paper ring. I know it's been done having one girl who loves you, right or wrong, weak or strong. Don't know that I will, but until I can find me a girl who'll stay and won't play games behind me, I'll be what I am, solitary man, solitary man. Behind me, I'll be what I am, solitary man, solitary man, solitary man, solitary man. Here we go. He's back in town again. I'll take him back again. One more time. Here we go again. The phone will ring again. I'll be her fool again. I will. One more time. But I've been there before. Try it again. Any fool knows that there's no way to win. Here we go again. She'll break my heart again, yeah. I'll play the part again. One more time. All right, Mr. Preston. I've been there before. You know what? I'll try it again. But any fool knows that there's no way to win. Here we go again. She'll break my heart again. I'll play the part again.
Ripped from the headlines, Ellen DeGeneres is running a full house of horror. Like a casino boss, a real-life Molly's game. Brought to you by Harry's National Enquirer, spelled with an I, because inquiring minds and behinds want to know. Now, here's Harry with the details.
Sometimes when you put these together, the list is all together and you just see where, you know what? Here's Neil, solitary man, getting busted by his girls. All of a sudden, Ray and Nora are going to, here we go again. We're going to give it another effort. Going to try it. We love each other too much, or we're hot for each other too much. We got to do it. And, ooh, guess what? Deuces are Wilder. My boyfriend's back. So they all kind of flow together. Just an accidental thing in the world of the Wilder music and music in general. Okay, so I'm in such a happy mood, and I'm seeing this, and I know there's some dancing going to go on with me soon. And I like the Deuces. It's tough for me to go from the Deuces, and then I know the dancing songs coming up, and then a lecture has to happen for the clients and the people and the people that are making mistakes every single day in marketing and advertising. And I thought, I don't want to do it. I'm not going to do it tonight. So Shell will put it off for another evening. I don't feel that hateful, and I just don't want music. And guess what? I get to do it because I'm here in the fabulous Camelback studio with nobody to tell me that I can't, except for all my little fun animals that are looking at me around here. And that's that. So what have I done? I've decided to stick in something that will always make me happy and always make you happy. And that is, it's National Enquirer time. So I know Dave has brought us in. I'm going to give you a little secret here. I might as well reach out. Yes, I've been defeated by Iggy so far. He's digging through his notes and his millions and millions of followers, and he'll probably pop in. But I got my buddy Ty and my friend Andre. I'm going to get on, and I'm going to live over at Howard's house for about 2 months, and I'll maybe get a third of what he's got to offer you for good content, and hopefully it's good for him. Maybe I can help him with a little of his advertising and stuff, give him a little boost, or do a couple things with him. But coming to the Enquirer, I tell my poker stories. We haven't nearly got started on those. But most of you are familiar. There's a new movie out called Molly's Game. And it's a big-time poker game with a lot of big-time players. Well, the beautiful and the sweet Ellen DeGeneres has got her own little game going on in Hollywood. And it's called, the headline in the Enquirer is A Full House of Horror at Her Mansion. And it's a very cutthroat kind of a game. Ellen doesn't take any crap in her game. She's got some A-listers like Amy Schumer and some other. You better straighten up, fly right, as the old man used to say, because get your chips in line, move it around, don't flake around, don't stall with your hand, don't do anything, because she runs it like a tough casino boss. So I like that. It's not horror for anybody. It's just, Ellen, you get those cards in front of you. I know this to be true. You can turn into an animal. It changes people up, especially when you put the dough in front of them. I've never been one to play poker for fun. Never been. It doesn't do any good. There's nothing to be gained. It's just, you can play other card games for fun, but not poker, because you'd play every hand and you play stupidly and you don't learn, and there's nothing at stake. And it's just, I could never do it. And frankly, I'm pretty spoiled to play no limit poker anyways. But you wanted to make it count because it makes your brain think. Otherwise, who cares? So we'll move on. But a little sidebar note. It also in the sidebar talked about that there was a kind of in Molly's game, a few of the A-listers played in that game. Now, Tobey Maguire, I played cards against him in Vegas before, and he liked Molly, and he was and he's a good player, kind of was her shill, and so he worked to get Leonardo in there because he's what we used to call a fish. There used to be an expression at the poker table, if you're looking around for the sucker and you can't find him, it's you. Big surprise. And so Leonardo would come in ready to donate. Of course, he probably had 2 or 3 beauties with him. But his draw was, because he's such a big A-lister, he'll crush Tobey Maguire in the movie world, that some A-listers would come along, and guess who we have to come along with? Ben. Oh, Ben Affleck. Now, Ben showed up to make his donations, and I've reported his poker playing ability, and of course, some of the other stories about Ben. Well, Ben showed up simply because of one reason. Ben has been blackballed out of Las Vegas for his drunkenness, I guess, his alleged drunkenness, or he's not a really good a good player to begin with. So Ben came along. So you had those people over at Molly's making their donations and having a good time. So that's just kind of a sidebar in the A-listers. Next, we move to the Versace killer, Andrew Cunanan. Now, the reason I'm bringing Andrew up many years after the crime is because I didn't know this, and maybe you didn't know it, that he was invited to a Hollywood dinner party, a bunch of stars there, including the Friends star Lisa Kudrow. Now, apparently, Andrew fixated on her. He's with his date, a guy named David, I think it was David Madsen. Now, unfortunately for David, he was later killed by Andrew, so that's not a good side story. But back to the good stuff. Apparently, he just sat himself right down on the couch next to Lisa, and he said, I'm a fabulous actor, got a picture with her, and basically he stalked her. She said he was a creep. Really? And it made her nervous and anxious. But these are one of those stories that, even though it was in 1995 or 96, she decided to come to the front, bring it up to the fans about Andrew. So we all know how that turned out. So 21 years later, we got to find out how that worked for Lisa. Next, we moved to the 150-pound rubber-faced comic. Who would that be? Good guess, Jim Carrey. Jim currently is wasting away. He's tormented by his ex-girlfriend's death. She OD'd, and he's tormented because they weren't even dating at the time, but there were lawsuits filed against him, and I guess Jim's a good guy, and he felt guilty and everything, and so all he does now, he's tormented by the stress, wasting away. He lives in his art studio, and he drinks green tea and flavored water. He will not go out and eat with his friends. He just will not do it. So he's down to 150. And, he drinks lemon water or a cup of green tea, and that's just it. So those are the stories this week, the stories that make or break over at the Wilder program, brought to you by and from and involved with the great courtesy and admiration of the Enquirer, the admiration I have for the Enquirer. Let's put it that way. I got off my own trail of excitement. What I was about to say was that even though Iggy blew me off, well, temporarily, I am reaching out to the Enquirer to talk about the Wilder program and how we honor the Enquirer and the Wilder program, and hope that they will give us a little plug in the Enquirer some weekly, turn into RadioWilder.com for this week's Enquirers. They have a television show on investigative ID. Maybe they'll let me open the Enquirer gift shop, which we'll keep separate from our gift shop because it's too great. It needs to have its own. And then if we're really lucky, the Enquirer might talk about all of us on our show. We'll see. We'll make the effort. Again, I'm a sales guy. If you don't ask, you never get anything, and that's how it goes. But wait a minute. It's not all over yet. This week, we're going to unveil, it's not jewelry. It's actually a coin. You can get a 2018 an American Eagle silver dollar. Just think of it for a minute. It's at a cost that here's the bottom line. You cannot buy it from the U.S. Mint. And we're going to let you have it. I'm not going to let you have it. The Enquirer's going to let you have it at their cost. You're not going to believe it. Now, again, you can't buy it from them, but you can buy it from the Littleton Company at their cost. And, of course, free shipping. It's 99% pure silver. Now, this beauty is going to cost, and it replicates, there used to be a silver dollar called the Walking Liberty coins from 1916 to 1947, and it's going to replicate those, so it's really something special. And for $18.21, think about that just for a minute. One payment now, $18.21, free shipping, and it can be yours. So only one to a customer. Remember that. One to a customer. So I'd start to reach out, get my hands on that if I was you. It's just another thing that we're happy. Now this is, come on, who can't afford $18.21? It's their cost. That's what they said. Okay. Ah, man, I've always got to recover from that. So I've set myself up for a Deuces or Wilder plus a dancing tune. So I think I'm going to be able to do it. So this week in the Deuces, we got the 1963 version, a couple that were actually earlier, My Boyfriend's Back, and then covered by the Danish duo, the Ravenettes, one of my all-time favorites. And the Ravenettes, basically the best way to describe them is they take stuff from the 50s, the structural chords, some of the rock stuff from the 60s, and then they infuse it with some of the new intense electrical instrumentation. And their singing is influenced. This is what I bring to the program and mention. That's why not only did I love them forever, people like the Everly Brothers, and then, of course, my father's fellow graduate, Lou Reed, from the Velvet Underground. So we're going to do a Deuces or Wilder, and then I have to stop, tune you up for the song I'm going to dance, and you'll understand why. I heard it the other day, so I must have it, must listen to it, and then, of course, must dance to it. So let's get in here and let's get us a Deuces or Wilder.
The greatest songs in rock and roll history with the coolest covers. It's time for Harry's Deuces Are Wilder. Great songs, great covers.
He went away and you hung around and bothered me every night. And when I wouldn't go out with you, you said things that weren't very nice. My boyfriend's back and you're gonna be in trouble. Hey la, my boyfriend. When you see him coming, better cut out on the double. Hey la, my boyfriend's back. You've been spreading lies that I was untrue. Hey la, my boyfriend's so back. Look out now, 'cause he's coming after you. Such a long time. Hey la, my boyfriend's back. Now he's back and things will be fine. Hey la, my boyfriend's back. You're gonna be sorry you were ever born. Hey la, my boyfriend's 'cause he's kinda big and he's awful strong. Hey la, my boyfriend's back. Hey, he knows I wasn't cheating. My boyfriend's back, he's gonna save my reputation. Hey la, my boyfriend's back. If I were you, I'd take a permanent vacation. Hey la, my boyfriend's back. Hey, I can see him coming. Now you better start running. My boyfriend's back, he's gonna save my reputation. Hey la, my boyfriend's back. My boyfriend's back. Well, look out now. My boyfriend's back. When I can see him coming, so you better get her running on right now. Yeah, yeah.
He went away and you hung around and bothered me every night. And when I wouldn't go out with you, you said things that weren't very nice. My boyfriend's back and we're gonna be in trouble. strong. Hey la, my boyfriend's back. Hey
Love the Ravenettes. See how that real tight duo of voices, that choral kind of a thing that they do. Really nice. Okay, really good, really great, whatever you want to say. Smooth, tight, out of sight. Hey, there you go. They're coming out of sight. All right, folks. This is a moment that nobody's been waiting for except for me. And luckily, I'm in a nice, dark room. And again, only my little peeps can see me in here. We got quite an array of those. So this song is from A Night at the Roxbury. And there's only one night at the Roxbury. And any of you that ever saw the movie saw big, tall Will Ferrell with Chris Kattan dancing with that head going left, right, left, right, left, right. I heard it the other day again. And that song for months after that show, I could not get it out. I didn't want to crack my neck because I have a long neck. And I have a little scoliosis, so my head sits a little to the side, you know, like I'm sneaking a peek at you. So I didn't want to crack that neck too many times or that undefeated body of mine might go down. However, I'm going to bring out the moves in just a minute. I mean, I feel them. I got my alien guy looking at me. I got a Lil and Ron, family members of mine, Bond Miller. They keep me with my alien stuff. We believe in aliens and UFOs over here. I mean, listen to me. What else do you think is on this planet but an alien? And so he's looking at me, alien boy is, and I got a mushroom man looking at me, and I got some teeth looking at me. What else do I have? All kinds of good stuff over here. I actually have a crawdad. I mean, what is that thing? I guess it's a scorpion looking at me down there. They're little wind-up toys. They run around. Not the alien. He just looks at me. So it's called What is Love? And I promise you I'll be listening to every single minute of this song as I dance and move around the studio. It's cramped, but when you got the moves, you can make it happen. We'll hit that. Then we're going to go back to our Chick-fil-A Commander Lauren, and we're going to give her sticks. And let's see, what do we have here? We got that. Let's go 3. We'll go classic, top 50 of all time songs. Heard it through the grapevine. Need a little Motown tonight. Marvin's going to bring it in for us. Then we'll stop, pose, and pause. Also, at the same time, I'm so excited about dancing. I keep looking down there at What is Love? What is love? I can't wait to it's going to happen. And then we'll stop, finish it off. But again, David Sweetlow, it's about you tonight. Your song. Hopefully you're in Japan, join it. And hopefully your followers, it's got a pretty good amount of followers, are listening and enjoying it. And hopefully a couple of them want to come back and say, and I promise you next time you come back, there's not going to be quite as much hot air. I'm jacked tonight for whatever reason. But I did spare a lecture, so let's not forget that would have probably gone on for another 8 minutes. So we'll move along, crank it up here, and we'll knock off whatever we please. But the dancing will begin, so just imagine it. It's something that I know you wish you could see, but luckily for you, you can't.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. What is love?
for the virgin sea. 'Cause I've got to be free. Free to face a life that's ahead of me. On board, I'm the captain, so climb aboard. We'll search for tomorrow on every shore, and I'll try, oh Lord, I'll try to carry on. Reflections in the waves spark my memory. Some happy, some sad. I think of childhood friends and the dreams we had. We lived happily forever, so the story goes. But somehow we missed out on the pot of gold. But we'll try best that we can to carry on. Sang to
Hi, this is David Sweetlow on RadioWilder.com, where you can hear the newest and the best music in rock and roll.
So counting our request, not my dancing song. Man, I love that song. I was moving good. You always move good in your own brain. So counting that, not counting that, we have the last 5 songs, which 3 we haven't played yet. 3 are courtesy of me and 2 are courtesy of you. 1, a request, of course, Sticks. And then the song we're going to play next, we're going to take it out. Actually, we're going to give you 3 and let you finish it off with that. I've certainly tore up the microphone tonight on my side. And that's how it goes. And I'm thinking, when I was moving good for What Is Love, I was thinking, I'm getting down. Of course, I never got down on the dance floor except when I fell over with the plant. But I got right back up. That was a move that still reigns in history in Jamaica. They don't forget that. That's the one shining moment that Marlene has to bow to me and give me the credit, as the band did with a big round of applause I got, and the other 2 people at 5 o'clock that were dancing. That shirt probably still hanging up there trying to dry out. That was a move. Get down. So Paula, if I'm saying it right, as I'm guessing a 20, 21-year-old, do you guys ever say things like get down? And we just meant it for dancing. He's getting down. She's getting down. So I'm really off the trail tonight. I can't help it. All right. Enough is enough. Rich Love by One Republic, brought to me by a very, very close pal of mine who's been with me at the office for 11 years, Ashley. She claims to bring it, so I'm going to listen to her. I don't know you as well, Sean. You told me to play it for her, but I was listening the other day. This isn't a request. I was just listening to one of their tunes, and I like it, so this is a request for you. I just put it on. Then we're going to go over to Tell Me Something Good, Rufus and Chaka Khan. You might say, who's that? Well, they're a group from the 80s, and they're best known for bringing Chaka Khan out as a single solo artist. But Rufus, who I thought was a guy until I did this thing, was actually the name of the band, and they were a Chicago funk band, and there were no slouches. Well, she let them, of course, but they had 4 straight #1 albums in R&B and 10 top 40s. When you crank that many up, you're doing, and 5 #1s. So you doff your cap to them. And then at the end, we're going to go over to a gentleman who is no longer with us, who is one of the first. He was a very good vocalist, a singer, musician, songwriter, but he really took advantage of videos. He won awards on MTV for his videos too, but he also had top 10 songs. He had 2 Grammys for the best male vocalist. He won MTV awards for 2. And he had 2 nominations in Britain for Best Brit Vocalist, Male Vocalist. And Robert Palmer's his name. And you'll see him in his videos if you go back and take it. They're worth looking at. He's got the ascot or the fancy scarf. He's a good-looking guy, and he sings a nice singing. I think he ended up living in Switzerland, if I'm not mistaken. But he pounded them good. His songs, I remember people he had big hits with what he did. So I think we're just going to go ahead and finish it off like that. We'll do Rich Love. We'll do that. Finally, again, we're so happy that Dave broke his song out on our show, and hopefully it did him some good. Thanks everybody for listening to me. Sri Lanka, I guess that's it. Happy to have you join. We're only 2 away from 20. Just think of that. If you could have 20 countries. I didn't think when this program started that we'd have 1 county, much less any countries. But thanks to you, and of course, the real thanks comes to the 70 years of rock. And what you all have done is added to it by keeping the new end stuff, or even stuff. You brought me stuff from the 80s and 70s and 90s that I didn't know every single song. So it's been a book of love. That's what I'll call it. I call the music book. So from now on, we're going to be called Wilder Time. Look at the website for the Be Kind People Project to be up, please. These are kids from the 3rd grade to the 8th grade. If you can make any kind of a donation, it goes straight through to them. Look at their video. Look what they do. They're trying to impact the youngsters so we don't have as many of the problems as we currently have. I'm not going to get into any of those reasons. I'm long past being anything other than a partner dad with my daughter. But they've really changed some lives in 6 years. It's very inspiring. And when I talked to Tim Schaefer today, you could tell he's inspired. He's a 30-year vet of Intel chip making, and he's a smart dude and a tech guy. And you could tell how it affected him and do it. So please, Be Kind People Project. You can look them up. 75 countries they're in. People are following. They believe in what they do. Send them a crispy 5. Even if you have to pass on the 1821 for the Enquirer this week, send it off to them. Love you guys. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. Rock it on RadioWilder.com, where we are always rocking it and we're always having a hell of a time. Thanks, Dave. Not just Mr. Sweetlow, Mr. Angel, the angel voice. Thanks, T, for putting this thing together. London guys, I don't get out and thank people quite enough. Podcast Answer Man, iTunes, whoever, whatever. Marlene, Shelley, I think I'm running out of guess. Mr. Alien over here, I don't know what your name. And, of course, my son, Grayson. If you go to my Facebook page, you'll see Grayson on there. And I still always have Christmas stuff up next to Grayson. So enjoy. Have a wonderful weekend. Thanks again for listening.
I remember talking and drinking what we could find, burning all those candles and staying up through the night. We make reservations for the places we know we never tried. But then, we found some rich love. I remember feeling broke is a bottle of wine. I didn't move to the city to count on my pennies of worship the Hollywood sign. Just say, hey man, nice to meet you. This should take everyone last time. And I know, 'cause I found some fake love. Broke is a bottle of wine. But drink with you all damn night. Not trying to trade up. 'Cause if we don't find money, then what we got, honey, is just enough. We got some rich love. Just say, hey man. Just say, hey man, nice to meet you. Just say, hey man, nice to meet you. We should take it one last time, and I know. Do you remember dancing at parties out in the yard? We would piss off the neighbors, they'd eventually call the cops. And I was saving up for something, hoping life would finally start. 'Cause oh, we had some new love. Broke is a bottle of wine. But drink with you all damn night. We got some rich love. Just say, hey man. Just say, hey man, nice to meet you. Just say, hey man, nice to meet you. We should take it one last time, and I know. We're broke as a bottle of wine. Broke as a bottle of wine. Broke as a bottle of wine. If we don't find money, what we got, honey, lifts it up. We got some rich love. Just say, hey man. Just say, hey man, nice to meet you. Broke as a bottle of wine. We got money, lifts it up. We got some rich love.
so fine, there's no telling where the money went. Simply irresistible, man, there's no other way to go. She's unavoidable, I'm backed against the wall. She gives me feelings that I've never felt before. I'm breaking promises, she's breaking every law. She used to look good to me, now I find her simply irresistible. Fine, there's no telling where the money went. Simply irresistible, man, there's no other way to go. Her methods are inscrutable. The proof is irrefutable. Ooh, she's so completely kissable. Our lives are indivisible. Yeah, yeah. She's a crazy, you know it. She's a powerful force. You reply to the phone when there's no other chord. Well, she used to look good to me, but now I find her simply irresistible. Fine, there's no telling where the money went. Simply irresistible, man, there's no other way to go. Simply irresistible, fine, there's no telling where the money went. Simply irresistible, man, there's no other way to go. Simply irresistible.
You've been listening to RadioWilder.com, Season 2018, now partnering with the Be Kind to People Project. Be sure you're listening in next week for more Wilder news flashes, how you can get a hot Wilder t-shirt, and who it helps, plus interviews and more. It's all right here when you log on to RadioWilder.com. Over 60 years of music, stories, and life. Find out more and listen to previous episodes too at RadioWilder.com. See you next week.